Credit card companies are betting against you. Let that sink in. They have entire departments, buildings full of very smart people, whose only job is to figure out how to get you to slip up. They design these complex systems of rewards, fees, interest rates, that look like a great deal on the surface, but they are engineered to make you stumble. They want you to pay interest. They want you to carry a balance month after month, year after year. They want you to get comfortable with debt. This isn't some wild conspiracy theory. This is their business model. The game is rigged, but you don't have to lose. You can learn the rules they use against you and turn them to your advantage. Welcome to CardVantage. Today we are pulling back the curtain on the 9 deadly credit card traps that are engineered to keep you poor. Mistake number 1 is the most common, but mistake number 9 destroys your credit score the fastest. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you to open your eyes, to look at the facts, and to think for yourself. The system is designed to benefit the lender. Your job is to understand it and navigate without becoming another statistic. This is a direct, no-nonsense look at the 9 most costly mistakes, and the solutions that flip the script. The first and most widespread trap is paying only the minimum amount due on your credit card statement. They design the statement to make that minimum payment box look like the most reasonable option. It's small, it's manageable, but it's a lie. It's a calculated deception. When you pay only the minimum, the vast majority goes to interest. Only a tiny fraction hits the principal. This is how a $500 television ends up costing you $1,500 over 5 years. Let's look at the brutal math. Say you have a $2,000 balance at 21% APR. Minimum often 1% plus interest, or $25, whichever is greater. If the minimum is $40, about $35 is interest in month 1, leaving $5 toward principal. At this rate, over 11 years to pay it off, and more than $2,700 in interest. It's a perpetual debt cycle that generates a steady profit for the issuer. The solution is simple and non-negotiable. Always pay your full statement balance by the due date. Use the grace period, up to a month of interest-free float, then pay in full. If you can't pay in full due to emergency, pay as much as possible and attack the balance aggressively. Paying in full turns a credit card into a tool of convenience, not a debt trap. Poor mindset pays interest, rich mindset pays zero. This next mistake is born from a dangerous myth. You do not need to pay 1 single cent in interest to build an excellent credit history. Credit scoring models don't reward interest paid. They measure risk, on-time payments and responsible utilization. Both get on-time marks. One pays 0 interest, the other pays for nothing. Losing strategy. Solution: use your card, then pay the entire statement balance each month. That demonstrates perfect payment history, the most important factor. Bonus: make multiple payments before statement close to keep utilization ultra low. Master the system, don't be a victim. Remember, paying interest is optional. If you pay in full, it's 0. Here's a mistake that seems logical but can backfire: closing old credit card accounts. A big part of your score is the average age of accounts. Old cards anchor your profile. Close an old card and you erase valuable history. You also reduce total available credit. Utilization rises even if spending is unchanged. Double hit. Solution: keep old no annual fee cards open. They preserve age and cushion utilization. Make a tiny purchase every 6 months, then pay it off immediately to keep it active. If an old card has a high fee and poor value, call and downgrade to a no-fee version before considering closure. Preserve age, protect limits, protect your score. Taking a cash advance from your credit card is one of the most expensive ways to borrow money. You get hit with a fee, no grace period, and a much higher APR. Interest starts immediately. 500 becomes 525 instantly, then interest compounds right away. Cash advances flag cash flow stress and raise your risk profile. Avoid cash advances at all costs. Treat as last resort emergencies only. Withdraw cash from checking instead. If you lack funds, it's a spending or income problem. 20 for Meyer. 20% APR is not the solution. Already took one? Pay it off first, fast, and directly target that high APR balance. Plan cash flow. Build a small emergency fund to avoid the trap. This next trap is subtle and often hides in plain sight at your favorite furniture or electronics store. It's the 0% financing store card offer. They say, no interest if paid in full within 12 months. Sounds great, right? But here is the catch. It's called deferred interest. If you have a $1,000 balance and you pay off $999 by the deadline, leaving just $1 unpaid, they don't charge interest on that $1. They go back to day one and charge you back interest on the entire $1,000 for the full 12 months, often at nearly 30% APR. 1 day late or $1 short, and you get hit with a massive bill instantly. If you use these offers, you must set autopay to clear the full balance 1 month before the promo ends. Don't let deferred interest become retroactive debt. Avoiding any card with an annual fee can cost you more in lost value. Don't be penny-wise, pound foolish. A $95 fee that yields $500 in value is a net win. Look at total value, elevated categories, credits, protections, and transfer partners. Example, $360 rewards, plus $150 credit, $95 fee, $415 net. Solution, run the math annually. If value exceeds fee, keep. If not, downgrade close strategically. Poor mindset fears fees. Rich mindset maximizes ROI. Fees are not the same as interest. Pay in full, and the APR cost is zero. Then evaluate fees on value. Ignoring credit card sign-up bonuses is like walking past free money. Banks fight for new customers with big bonuses, points, miles, cashback. Route normal spend for a few months and collect hundreds, or more than 1,000 for travel. The trap is changing behavior to hit the spend. Don't buy a big screen to qualify. Be disciplined. Meet spend with expenses you already have. Track dates and deadlines. After the bonus posts, return to your best cards. That's how you legally extract value every year. Strategy beats apathy every time, and often travel redemptions stretch value far beyond cash back. Before we talk about credit scores, we need to talk about psychology. A $15,000 credit limit is not $15,000 of extra income. It is simply a loan that hasn't happened yet. Studies show people spend up to 80% more when using plastic versus cash, because it separates the pain of paying from the purchase. When you see a high limit, your brain tricks you into thinking you can afford things you actually can't. This leads to lifestyle inflation. You upgrade your car, your clothes, your dining habits, based on the bank's money, not yours. The golden rule: if you can't pay for it with the cash in your checking account right now, you can't afford it on credit. Use the card for points and protection, not to fund a lifestyle your paycheck hasn't caught up to yet. Maxing out your credit card is like redlining your engine. You might get away with it once, but it causes serious damage under the hood, fast. Utilization, your balance divided by total limits, is a huge factor. High utilization screams overextended. Lenders expect missed payments next. A 750 score can drop by 50+ points just by maxing one card, even without a missed payment. 10% ideal, 30% acceptable, 95% catastrophic. Even if you pay in full, the reported statement balance can be high and ding your score until next cycle. Keep utilization low, ideally under 10%, certainly under 30%. Control spending, split big purchases, prepay before close, and request higher limits. Plan your reporting balances like a pro. Redeeming points for cashback is simple, but travel can deliver much higher value per point, often 1.5 cents for cash versus 1.53+ cents with good travel transfers. Earn responsibly, then redeem where value is greatest, usually travel. They are betting on your complacency. Prove them wrong. Be the CEO of your finances. Vigilant, disciplined, educated. Don't fix everything at once. Pick one mistake you're making. Look at your last statement today. Make a concrete plan to fix it this month. Extract value from them, instead of the other way around. Subscribe to CardVantage to stay ahead of the traps.